Our final company today is Verisante Technology, a medical device company developing systems for the early diagnosis and treatment of cancer. Now, Verisante trades on the OTC QX under the symbol VRSEF, but it also trades on Canada's TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol VRS. Their patented technology is designed to rapidly detect skin cancer, the most common form of cancer in the U.S. The company appears to be on the cusp of major milestones that could rapidly change the dynamics of this company. Now, here's our interview with CEO Thomas Braun. Thomas, thanks for being with us here today.
Thanks, Dave.
You have a very exciting technology that you've developed. Tell us about it.
Well, it is exciting, and it's a new technology to detect skin cancer as well as other cancers, but let's talk about skin cancer first. And what this is was developed by the British Columbia Cancer Agency over a period of 10 years. We now have the exclusive worldwide rights to commercialize it. We've developed it into a product. And what it does is that in half a second, it measures the chemical composition of a mole or a suspicious lesion, and it tells you whether or not it's benign or malignant. This is a diagnostic aid for doctors to help them decide whether or not to do a biopsy.
2 million cases of skin cancer in the U.S. every year.
Correct.
Someone dies every hour of melanoma.
Right.
How will this help these patients?
Well, it's going to help people a lot because when doctors are looking for skin cancer, right now they're just using their eyes. And, while they're very good at what they do and have a lot of training, studies show that dermatologists have a sensitivity of about 65–75%. So they're missing a lot of skin cancers. And as a result, you've got one person dying every hour of melanoma. You have a lot of non-melanoma deaths. About 25% of cancer deaths are actually non-melanoma. And so what we're trying to do is catch those. Our device has 99% sensitivity based on the clinical study that was performed over a period of 6 years at Vancouver General Hospital. And so what we want to do is save those lives, but at the same time, eliminate unnecessary biopsies and catch melanomas and other skin cancers before they metastasize and spread.
And I want to note here that you're a finalist for the Edison Awards. You've also received a number of other accolades for this technology. Tell us about some of these awards you received.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate, and we're very proud in the fact that we got an award to start with from Popular Science magazine, their Best of What's New award in 2011. That was fantastic. So we were named by Popular Science as being one of the top 10 new medical devices. Then the Canadian Cancer Society said our device for lung cancer detection, the core, was one of the top 10 medical breakthroughs. Then we got the PRISM Award from Photonics West, which is it's the biggest optics photonics conference in the world. This award is known as the Oscars of the photonics industry. Give you an idea, the other finalist was Olympus. So to beat them.
You're in great company. Now, you're now commercialized in Europe. 21,000 dermatologists in Europe could benefit and their patients from your technology.
Right.
What does 2013 look like for your company?
It looks great because we're just going into production now. So we've finished the development stage, we're now manufacturing, and these devices are now being manufactured and shipped. And as a matter of fact, we just exhibited the first commercial production unit at the American Academy of Dermatology in Miami just a few days ago. And we got a great reception there. So we're really excited about this year.
And these units are already being placed, as you said. You hope to sell 100 plus units, which would generate somewhere around $7 million in revenue for you this year, which would not be bad at all for your first year in production. Is this a good time to buy your stock?
Well, CEO of a company is always going to tell you to buy their stock. In our case, this is a pivotal moment for us because we're transitioning from being a pre-revenue development stage company to finally going into revenue. And in today's market, that's really the key. companies that generate revenue are the ones that are attracting interest from investors. Investors are saying, show me the money, and now we're finally going to be able to do that. We can say that we've just built our first 10, and we're keeping one for our own purposes. The other 9 have been sold. So we'll actually be able to report revenue for our first quarter. That's fantastic.
Well, let me say it here. I think it's a great time to buy your stock. Buy it under $1 before the revenues start rolling in. Thomas, we got a break here. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Now, here's what I like about Verisante. Huge market opportunity and the potential to save lives with their technology. Melanoma causes the majority of skin cancer deaths. Worldwide, doctors diagnose about 160,000 new cases of melanoma yearly. Now, if I have a product that's easy to use, that's inexpensive, and can accurately detect skin cancer, one would think the stock of this company would find a way to rise, go up in a significant way. Trading under $1 today, tomorrow the sun could come out. Bet your bottom dollar, wear your sunscreen, and get a test using Verisante's system. Don't forget the stock. When they begin to commercialize and the revenues come in, the stock should not trade under $1.